You want to lose weight? Start from the supermarket. This is the place where a diet starts and quite often it ends. You can take everything from the supermarket. It's all about knowing yourself and being able to control yourself. Different videos, one for each macronutrient. I will start with fruit and vegetables. Then we will have even some protein, carbs, and at the end, the fat. Some sulfuric vibes. In today's video, we will talk about fruit and vegetables. This is my real favorite. This is amazing. I love barbecue sauce, so this is amazing. But this is what I would do personally when I'm on diet. Talking about carbs. If you're coming from the previous video, you know what I'm doing. I'm showing you the different options for different macros basically. And today is the moment of the carbs. Best one for me, potatoes, 100%. Doesn't matter if like this, raw or mashed. So yeah. And yeah, there are even the canned option, like amazing. You can take those stuff and I love it with barbecue sauce. Amazing, buonissime. But yeah, I mean, in terms of carbs, you need to be careful because it's easy to exaggerate. Tendentially, my main sources of carbs when I'm on diet comes from veggies and fruit. And yeah, some potatoes and some corn cakes. This is mainly my option for the carbs. Why just those ones? Because I tend to eat lots of veggies, so even those ones can be very caloric. Plus the amount of corn cakes, rice cakes, and potatoes, for example, that I take is important. If you consider even the legumes, for example, the beans, yeah, it's a lot of carbs. I tend to eat even on a diet like 300 grams of carbs, or maybe more, depends the proportion with the fats. So yeah, yeah. Plus consider that I love chocolate, so sometimes even from there. I was almost forgetting that I tend to eat even like the bread, the sliced bread, like these ones. That is amazing. I will show you.
£1.48. So go on, feed your urge. We go to town on it so you can. Selected stores subject to availability. Pizzas between 326 to 328 grams. May exclude Asda Express stores and small stores.
If you've been in UK, you know how good it is. The Tiger Bloom, like, is amazing. Probably this was one of the first things that I ate when I came in here and was like, wow. I just take this, I put in the freezer. Yeah, I know, sounds strange, but I do it. Because the packages are quite big, to be honest. 800 grams. You put in the freezer, you remove, you put like, how do you call that? In the, you know, the slice, not the slicer, the thing for the toast. So yeah, you put over there, and it's done. I put some salt, like, amazing, literally. Another source of carbs that is still bread though, so still wet with, I don't know, wrap. Why the wrap? Because basically I use it with the mixed veggies. I prepare the meals like for the day after. I put some, I don't know, some barbecue sauce on it, and this will satisfy both my desire for salty stuff, because you know, mixed veg, etc., but even the sweet stuff, because the barbecue sauce is sweet, so I love it. I was forgetting probably one of the main sources of carbs that I take, if I can find out. Oat. Easy. I don't normally buy this one, but if I need to choose, I will take any one, the simple one though. So yeah, this is like the simple one, no flavoring, no stuff, so And I will put, you know, some cocoa, some stuff that at the end of the day will become like this, basically. This is with sweeteners and some protein, etc. But I can prepare on my own that is cheaper, but especially healthier, I guess. So yeah. I know you're wondering about the main sources of carbs. So rice and pasta. Okay, pasta when I'm on diet, I avoid it at all. Not because you cannot eat, it's because I'm Italian. I cannot control myself with pasta. I can eat like half kg of pasta like easy, and for me it would be like a single meal, so I tend to avoid it. Sometimes in rare cases I would take it with like some beans, so in order to make it more volume and less dense. I know that they are kind of similar in calories, but when they are ready the beans are less caloric and less dense, let's say. This is my real favorite. This is amazing. I love barbecue sauce, so this is amazing. But one thing that I would say, like, very far from gnocchi. I can eat so much and they can be like, I don't know, a ton of calories for me. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes I take it. Talking about the rice. Rice instead I prefer instead of pasta. Not because it's less caloric, because it's basically the same amount of calories, actually a few more, but don't count them, like small difference. But because normally, especially the basmati one is like more voluminous and basically can fulfill you like much more with less calories. So you can take like a small amount and feel satisfied. So that's why I prefer to have like this basmati rice at home. Plus there are the ready ones that let's say they are ready, so you can eat like straight away when you're in a rush, when you don't want to prepare or whatsoever. It's like easy, it's ready, it's nice, very quick to do. So yeah, rice 1, pasta 0. Sorry, but yeah. But yeah, when I can, this is what I prefer. And the corn cakes or rice cakes. Remember, rice cakes or corn cakes, they have all the same calories. Doesn't matter, it's the same calories, it's the volume, because try to eat 100 grams of rice cakes or corn cakes and try to eat 100 grams of rice or pasta. Which one is easier? Same amount of calories, but how much can you eat of these and corn cakes? So yeah, 2 minutes and more volume compared to more minutes like to prepare other stuff, even the pasta, and less density. Of course you choose the other one. So yeah, even for the corn cakes or the rice cakes, same thing, because it's rice, it's corn, same calories, but it's ready and more difficult to eat that much. So yeah, that's why I prefer those stuff. Okay, I don't take like in consideration chocolate in terms of carbs, because I will consider that in the other part of the video, so the fat amount. But of course, depends the kind of chocolate, you need to consider even the amount of carbs. So yeah. But the final boss, not of Ibiza, the final boss of carbs for me probably is this. Like, you can't even imagine how big it is. So look my head. This is 600 grams of pizza. It's like huge. And probably the other one are even bigger. So yeah. Now we talk about this. Okay, talking about pizza. Yeah, pizza is like the opposite of chocolate for me. It has lots of fats inside, but I consider that like a main source of carbs. Why? Because, well, a huge pizza can have like more than 100 grams of carbs very easily. So yeah, I consider this like carbs mainly. And yes, of course I need to check even the fat amount inside, so that's why it's so important. But this is the point, we need to consider that in a different way. And pizza is what I take normally when I want to I don't want to say cheat. It's like when I want to have like a good meal that is more caloric, with after like a week of low caloric amount. So yeah, I will go for a pizza probably. One thing that I avoid, but that I would love, cheesecakes. Yes, we can allow everything in our diet, like literally everything. But consider one thing. Can you resist? Can you manage it? Well, I don't. So I avoid it because it's all a matter of control. If you can control it, do it straight away. And that's it for the carbs. In the next video, we will see the fats.